Morning students. Today we are going to see types of planning. Okay, it's on page number 32. Types of planning we will see, and the last topic for the chapter, that is elements of planning or components of planning, that is on page number 33. Okay, types of planning. First of all, there are 6 types of plan. Okay, standing plan, strategic plan, tactical plan, operational plan, single use plan, and contingency plan. Okay, standing plan. What is standing plan? Standing plan give guideline for decision in repetitive situation. Okay, standing plan gives guidelines for decisions, to make decisions in repetitive situation. In organization, sometimes there are certain situation which comes again and again. Okay, there are certain circumstances which will come again and again, and if those particular situation comes again and again, okay, the particular decision, so quick decisions has to be made. Okay, and it is already decided by the business unit. It is already decided in the standing plan that if this particular situation comes again, then this decision we have to make. That is called as standing plan. Standing plan gives guidelines for taking decision in repetitive situation. Okay, when there is a repetition of organizational activities and a standard policy are decided for prompt action, it is known as standing plan. Okay, it's given very clearly. Second line, when there is repetition of organizational activities and a standard policy means the standard policy means already what to be done is decided. Okay, and they are decided for prompt action is known as standing plan. Okay, so when there is repetition of certain activities and a standard policy are decided for prompt action, okay, it is known as standing plan. Okay, next one, policies, methods and rules are decided for a long time period in planning process. Okay, policies, methods and rules are decided for a long time period in the planning process. It helps the subordinate to take prompt decision relating to the related matters. Okay, so in short, what is standing plan? Standing planning nothing but it give guidelines to the managers, okay, for taking the decision in repetitive situation. Okay, when there is a repetition of organizational activities, a standard policy are decided so that they can take quick action is known as standing plan. And policies, methods and rules are decided for a long period of time in a planning process. Okay, it helps the subordinates to take prompt decision. The standing plan helps the subordinate or the manager to take prompt means quick decision regarding the same matters or regarding the related matters. So that is about the standing plan. Okay, second one we have is strategic plan. Okay, strategy, there has to be a strategy for accomplishing the objectives. Okay, so first of all, here we are talking about objectives. So business unit have to decide the objectives according to their philosophy, according to the functioning, according to the what can I say, according to the size of the business unit. The business unit have to decide the objectives according to their philosophy, and for accomplishment of this objective, for accomplishing this objective, we need to make short term and long term strategies. Okay, for accomplishing this objective we need to make long term or short term strategic plans. Getting my point? How the strategic plan can be made? The business unit decide its strategic plan after taking into consideration its limitations as well as its strength. Both are taken into consideration. The strength as the drawback, the strength as well as the drawback, the strength as well as the limitation is taken into consideration, and then a plan is made. Okay, one more thing, for strategic plan we also require foresightedness and experience. To make the strategic plan we also require foresightedness and experience. Okay, and effects of this strategic plan will not be seen immediately, it will be seen after long term. Okay, next is its main scope of decision is important in this plan. Yes, Decision is really very important in making the strategic plan. Okay, consistent decisions are to be taken for making this plan. So whenever you are making the strategic plan, every now and then you have to make the decision. So what we saw in the strategic plan, first of all, the business unit have to decide its objective according to their philosophy. After deciding the objective, for accomplishing that objective, we have to make short term as well as long term strategic plans. And for making these strategic plans, we need to take into consideration the strength and the limitations of the business unit. The foresightedness and experience is also very important when we are making the strategic plan. Next is consistent decisions are to be taken when we are making this particular plan. Okay, so in short, the decision is really very important in the strategic plan. And last, that effects of strategic plan will be not seen in the short term, but it will take long term. So effects of strategic plans can be seen in the long term. So that is about the strategic plan. Okay, tactical plan. Tactical plan, first of all, this tactical plan is short term plan. Okay, is a short plan. Okay, its its timing is hardly less than 1 year and maximum 1 year. Okay, this type of plan are usually having the lifespan or having the span of 1 year or less than 1 year. Okay, now these are the plans made by the middle level of management for the accomplishment of business objective. Okay, so for the accomplishment of business objective, short term plans are made by the middle level management, which are known as tactical plans. Okay, so once again I repeat, what are the tactical plans? For the accomplishment of business objective, short term plans are made by the middle level management, which are known as tactical plans. These plans are short. Okay, so it has the span of only 1 year or less than 1 year. Okay, now who makes these tactical plans? Tactical plans are made by the departmental heads. Okay, um, to guide the employees. Okay, to tell the employees that what work they need to be done. Okay, it is concerned with the department, it is concerned with departmental heads, that the middle level management will make this, and so that the middle level management, the departmental heads know what they have to do, and the employees also know what they have to do. And for making the tactical plan, specialized knowledge and skill are necessary. Okay, formulation of this plan needs specified knowledge, specialized knowledge, specific knowledge and skill. Okay, so tactical plan, how many things we saw? First one, for the accomplishment of business objective, short term plans are made by the middle level management. Okay, which are known as tactical plans. These plans are really very small, as the span is only 1 year or less than 1 year. Okay, these are made by the middle level management. It is concerned with what departmental heads have to do and what the employees have to do. While making fourth one, while making this plan, okay, for formulation of this plan we require specialized knowledge and skill. Okay, so this is about the tactical plan. Next is operational plan. Operational plan is also really very easy. Operational plan is almost similar to tactical plan. Okay, now why it is similar to tactical plan? Because here also the plan is made by the middle level management. The plan are made by the departmental heads. Departmental heads means middle level management. Okay, you remember in the tactical plan also the plans were made by the middle level management, that is departmental heads. Here also plan is made by the departmental heads, and they guide the employees what work they have to do. They plan their routine work over here, that is operational plan. Okay, operational plan is also small as the tactical plan. Its span is hardly 1 year or less than 1 year. Okay, and one main thing that you need to remember over here is operational plan are specific result expected plans from the department, work groups and individual. This is most important. Okay, operational plans are the specific result expected plans, or you can write operational plans are the result expected plans from the department, work groups and individuals. Okay, so plans are made so that we can get the result. Okay, for example, a particular, what we want that the production should increase by 5 times. Okay, then operational plan has to be made. Okay, and this operational plan will give us the result, and what is the result? We want that the production should increase by 5 times. Okay, now how to increase that, that will be decided under the operational plan by the departmental heads, and the routine work will be given to the employees, so that we can get the specific result whatever we want to. Okay, so operational plan has the specific result expected plans from the departments, work groups and individuals. Otherwise all is similar at the tactical plan. Okay, it is made by the departmental heads, middle level, and they give us the routine work to the employees what they have to do. They are similar to the tactical plan as they are small. Okay, they are short term, not small, short term, which is having the span of 1 year or less than 1 year. So that is operational plan. Okay, now single use plan. Single use plan means you can use this plan only once. Okay, now you will say, why we can use this plan only once, why not again and again? For example, you are making a ship. Once you have made that ship, the ship is ready. Okay, you can make certain changes in the ship, but can you make the whole ship again? That the ship which is already made, okay, can you make it once again? Okay, if you want to make it, then suppose making a ship cost you 1 crore, making that same ship once again by breaking it off can cost you 1 crore again. Okay, so ship making, construction of house, packaging, printing, etc., okay, are the examples of single use plan. Okay, single use plan, once the plan is made, okay, and once the plan is implemented, we are not going to use it again. Okay, a very good definition over here. A single use plan is prepared for achievement of special objectives. Yes, special objectives. Okay, we have to make a dam, we have to make this building, we have to make this house, we have to make this garden. Okay, so for this particular type of plan, the single use plan is prepared for achievement of special objectives. Okay, this plan is made for special activities. One time plan is applied to those activities which do not recur. Okay, one time plan is applied to those activities which do not recur means once again, it will not happen once again. Okay, once again the implementation will not be done of the same plan. Okay, so a single use plan is prepared for achievement of special objectives, for example for the activities like ship making, construction of house, packing, printing, etc. This plan is important. Okay, next one, contingency plan. Okay, when you make any changes in the main plan. Okay, when you make any changes in the main plan. Now why you make the changes in the main plan, what is the reason? The reason is due to internal factors or external factors. Sometimes the situation may arise such that you need to bring the changes in the main plan. So whenever you make the changes in the main plan, okay, or you make a complete new plan, then that type of plan is known as contingency plan. Once again I repeat, you have already made a plan, but due to the internal changes in the internal and the external factors, that is economical changes, social changes, natural factors, okay, natural calamities, man-made calamities, due to political factors, okay, you need to bring the changes in the original plan, that is main plan, or you need to make a new plan, then that particular plan is known as contingency plan. Okay, so here we complete with the types of planning, that is standing plan, strategic plan, tactical plan, operational plan, single use plan and contingency plan. Okay, got it everyone? Now last that we have is the components of planning. Okay, as you can see, there are 7 components of planning. First one, objective, very important. Without objective, can we do planning? No, we cannot do planning. Okay, and we need to determine the objective. Okay, the purpose of every business is to determine and fulfill the objectives. Okay, first of all, the business unit have to decide the objective. Okay, and for deciding the objective, they need to, while determining the objective, all factors affecting the business unit has to be taken into consideration. All factors means internal as well as the external factors. So whenever the objectives are set by the business unit, they have to see that which factors can affect their business unit. Okay, and accordingly make the objectives. Objective must be pragmatic. Pragmatic means realistic. Okay, they should not be over ambitious. Okay, then only the objectives can be achieved with the help of planning. So the first element or component of planning is objective. Okay, next one, strategy. Strategy, they have used the word over here, contrivance. Meaning of contrivance means scheme. Okay, you have to make certain scheme for the accomplishment of pre-decided objectives, or you have to make certain strategy, okay, for accomplishment of pre-decided objectives. So certain schemes you have to use for accomplishment of the objectives. Okay, and that particular schemes are known as strategy. That particular contrivance is known as strategy. So the meaning of contrivance means schemes. You need to use certain schemes for the accomplishment of pre-decided objectives and pre-decided objectives of planning, and in planning that particular schemes are known as strategy. Okay, this strategy will make the business unit capable to face the competition and survive the market. Okay, so strategy is really very important. Now this, all the strategies and all the schemes will make the business unit capable to face the competition as well as survive in the market. Okay, strategy is not only used in the business, but strategy is also used in army. It is also used in sports. Only then only we can succeed. It is not that strategy is used in business unit. Strategy is also used in different type of sports. In army, during the war which were taking place between the kings, they use different strategies so that they can win, right? So here also we are using the strategy. Strategy are kept confidential from the competitors. They will not tell their strategy to other competitors. Why should they tell? If they are earning very nice profit because of those particular schemes and strategy, they will keep that strategy confidential. Okay, an ideal strategy gives guarantee of success of a business unit. If you have a very good strategy, then definitely your business unit is going to succeed. It is like a guarantee. Okay, an ideal strategy gives a guarantee of success of a business unit. Okay, so that is second one, strategy. Third one, policy. Okay, what is policy? They have given a first line only, what is policy. Decisions and strategies are decided by management for accomplishment of objectives are known as policy. Okay, see, definition they have given over here very clearly. What is policy? Decisions and strategies are decided by management for accomplishment of objectives are known as policy. Okay, policy creates distinct image of the business unit. Okay, it gives an idea of the efficiency and working style of the business unit. Policy should be pragmatic and real. Example, policy of sale of goods on credit basis. Okay, so what is policy? Decisions and strategy which are decided by the management for the accomplishment of objectives is known as policy. Policy creates a distinct image of the business unit. It gives an idea of efficiency and working style of the business unit. Policy should be pragmatic and real. Okay, next one, methods or procedure. Okay, now method, what is method or procedure? Method is an arrangement for carrying out business program. Okay, method is what? Method is an arrangement for carrying out the business program. Then they have explained what is strategy, what is policy. As you can see, strategy makes the arrangement of facing competition. Policy gives information to fulfill the objective, while method refers to the best way of accomplishing the predetermined objectives. So method is arrangement of carrying out the program, okay, carrying out the business program, so that the business unit so that the objectives can be achieved. So what is procedure or method? Is an arrangement for carrying out business program. What is strategy? It makes arrangement for facing the competition. Next, policy gives information to fulfill the objectives, while method refers to the best way to accomplish the predetermined objective. So that is method or procedure. Rules are really very important. Okay, rules are very important to accomplish the functions of planning. What are functions of planning? Organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. So if you want that all the functions of planning are implemented properly, then you see that there are rules in the business unit. So rules are necessary to accomplish the functions of planning. What will happen because of rules? Rules will bring discipline among the employees. Okay, it will make the supervision easy. Rules will bring discipline among all the employees. All the employees will work properly. Okay, there will be supervision, will be easy if there is discipline, if there is rules, and accomplishment of objectives will become easy. What type of rules? No smoking at working place. Okay, no use of mobile, okay, during working hours, etc. are the different rules which will make the accomplishment of business objectives easy. Budget is really very important. Why budget is important? It helps to control. Okay, as it is written, budget is used as tool of control. You make a budget, yeah, you make a budget. Yes, your mother will also make a budget where you go in the market. She makes a budget. Yes, at maximum 10,000 rupees should be spent, or maximum 5,000 rupees should be spent. It doesn't mean she has only 5,000, she has more, but she makes the budget because budget is used as a tool of control, okay, for the accomplishment of business objectives. In short, budget will help you to not utilize the resources, to not utilize the what can I say, extra resources, okay, or to not utilize the resource, or to not waste the resource. Okay, so budget is used to control, is a tool of control. Okay, for that you need to make different types of budget. Different types of budget are given over here: sales budget, production budget, production cost budget, cash budget, etc. This all can be made so that you can have a control and business objectives can be achieved. And the last one is program. Okay, you have a program, right? When we have an annual function, you have a program. Program means you have the activities represented in sequence. In the same way, program is a sequence of activities that has to be undertaken by the business unit. Okay, you have a business program. In that business program, you have activities which are arranged in a proper sequence. So the work also has to be done according to the program only, according to the sequence, that is according to the sequence of activities that is written in the program. Accordingly you have to do the work. If you do the work according to the program, according to the sequence of activities written in the program, there will be no problem arising, and you will be able to achieve the, you will be able to accomplish the objectives easily. Okay, the other thing they have told in program is the function of management is not only to see whether they are doing the work or not, but also to see that their work is in accordance with the standard. Okay, what the standard we have set, the work should be done according to that only. Okay, for example, our standard is the quality of the product should be this. Okay, and then when they make the product but the quality is not up to that mark, then they have not achieved the standards that we have set. So the function of management is not just to check whether they are doing the work. The quantity is not important, but quality, the standards that we have set is also important. And if they are not doing the work according to the standard set, then what we can do? We have to find out the deviation. Deviation means wherever they are making the mistake, and we need to correct them. Okay, so this is the program. So these are the elements of planning, or you can say components of planning: objectives, strategy, policy, method or procedure, rules, budget and program. Okay, so here your chapter is completed, planning is completed. Okay, as I'll turn the page, you can see it is completed. Okay, now discussing the question answers, we'll do it afterwards. We are doing two chapter together. Now I think so we have discussed the chapter number, we have discussed OC chapter number 1 and OC chapter number 2 question answers, but economics chapter number 1 and chapter number 2 discussion of question answers is left. Okay, so we will do it tomorrow. Okay, thank you.